Good evening. You're very welcome to the programme on this Friday, the 2nd of May. The family of Loyalist murder victim Séan Brown was back in court today for the latest instalment in their fight to get a public inquiry into his death. Before a packed courtroom, the Lady Chief Justice affirmed a High Court ruling ordering the government to hold one. Among those present was Mr Brown's 87-year-old widow, Bridie. Afterwards, her daughter Claire said she believed they were now closer to getting a public inquiry, even though the Secretary of State, Hilary Benn, has indicated he will seek leave to appeal the ruling to the Supreme Court in London. Our political correspondent, Gareth Gordon, reports.
For Bridie Brown and her family, the walk to court is only too familiar. This time, it was to the sound of applause. It's almost 28 years since her husband Séan was abducted and killed by the Loyalist Volunteer Force. The family wants a public inquiry and the courts have ordered the government to hold one. But now the Secretary of State was asking for 4 more weeks to consider and is threatening to appeal all the way to the Supreme Court. Tony McGleenan KC argued it was not constitutionally appropriate for the High Court to order the government to hold such an inquiry. Des Fahy KC for the family said the government's submissions were in reality a request to the court by the Secretary of State to continue to break the law. In the end, the Court of Appeal affirmed the High Court's ruling, though the Lady Chief Justice Siobhan Keegan stayed the operation of the mandatory order for 4 weeks to the 2nd of June.
We have fought very long and very hard to try and get to the end point of this, which is that public inquiry, to get to that truth. And that's all we want at this stage. We really appeal again to the Secretary of State. I appeal on my behalf, on behalf of my mother, to please do the right thing. Do not take us to London. Do not take this to the Supreme Court. Do not drag this out any longer.
He's heard from political voices, north and south, asking that he do the right and honourable thing, and we want to reiterate that again today.
And I think he's living in a fool's paradise if he thinks that the Brown family are going to go away, or if the community of Balahi are going to go away.
What will Hilary Benn do? We'll have to wait. The 28th anniversary of Séan Brown's murder is in 10 days' time. Meanwhile, his family's long search for justice via a public inquiry goes on. Gareth Gordon, BBC Newsline at the High Court in Belfast.